Yesterday, snow grabbed the headlines. Absolutely, and rightfully so, with about 4 inches of snow that fell yesterday in parts of the area. Today, it's really all about the cold. And as you look at your weather headlines and we go even further into this forecast, there is so much going on over the next few days, from the very cold temperatures we're dealing with right now to a storm system that could present a little bit of a challenge on Friday, to the temperatures that are going to be up and down over the course of the weekend. Wait till I show you the 7-day planning forecast. You don't want to miss it. It's coming up here in just a couple minutes, because it's really hard to believe how far the temperatures are going to swing here in a matter of just a few days. So today, a high of 23 degrees. The front is through. The winds have gone northwesterly, and that's going to continue to drive these colder temperatures in here. Tomorrow morning, a low temperature of 4 degrees, a high temperature of 12. But that doesn't completely tell the whole story, just those numbers themselves, because tomorrow is going to be much more windy than what we'll see here throughout the course of today. So today we're dealing with single digits, but not much in the way of a wind chill factor here this morning. 8 in Bloomington, 0 in Kokomo, 5 in Indianapolis. You need to take the appropriate precautions as you walk out the door this morning. Warm up your car, have the hats and gloves on yourself as you walk out. And you see that we're just factoring in some minor wind chills up to the north. 13 below is what it feels like in Peru. -4 is what it feels like in Indianapolis. Tomorrow we'll be looking at wind chills maybe as cold as -20, and I'll talk more about that here in just a second. So today, with the sunshine, not much in the way of wind, we'll see our temperatures warm up to about 23 degrees, and warms relatively speaking. 39 should be where we are for our high temperature this time of year, but it will be much warmer than will be throughout the day tomorrow. If you're heading to the lights at the Brickyard here this evening, it's a good night to sit in the car and look at those lights, as temperatures will quickly be falling down into the teens with mainly clear skies. And this forecast applies for all activities outdoors, but again, I recommend really bundling up if you're going to be out and about, because eventually by tomorrow morning we are back down into the single digits. About 9 in Bloomington, 0 in Peru, 4 in Indianapolis. So the actual temperature tomorrow very similar to what's out there right now. The problem is tomorrow, as I mentioned, the wind is really going to start to kick in. In fact, it starts to kick in later on this evening. And then overnight tonight, look how cold the temperatures get as far as wind chills. -14 in Peru, and it's some northern locations that will be between about -15 and -20 for the wind chills tomorrow morning. Not quite as bad down to the south, but the National Weather Service has issued that wind chill advisory already, starting at 10 o'clock this evening and going through tomorrow morning. So actual temperatures tomorrow will not warm much at all, even with the sunshine. 12 is all we can do for our high for your Thursday. It is the coldest day in our extended forecast, and here's what I mean by the big temperature swings. A storm system arrives on Friday. We could see a wintry mix late with maybe some minor snow accumulation. A high of 26 degrees. Saturday, the high temperature spikes all the way up to 49 degrees for your high, with just mainly rain. And then late Saturday night, the cold front comes through again, and that tumbles the temperatures all the way down to a high of 18 degrees on Sunday. And depending on how much precipitation is left as that front goes through, Sunday morning there could be some snow showers around. So brutally cold the next few days. We see almost a spike up to about 50 degrees on Saturday, and then right back into the Arctic air as we go into Sunday and Monday. And I have a feeling this is going to be a theme to our pattern, with our weather pattern throughout the course of the next few weeks, with these up and down temperatures and fairly active all the way through Christmas.